Yo, welcome back to another video, man. It's your main man, Steezy Lit. We back in his bed, man. You already know what we got going on today, man. We back with another banger. You know what you clicked on this video for? You seen the title and the thumbnail. Today we reacted to Halle Bailey is using Simps to harass black men, right? If y'all boys ready for this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Please leave a like, bro. We be getting views. Y'all boys don't be hitting that like button, though. Yo, hit that like button, please. Know what I'm saying? And hey, look, man, free that man DDG out there, slammer. Know what I'm saying? All right, let's do it.
They bring the extremities of their fan bases. Let's look at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, Jay-Z is from the legendary Marcy Projects. He was a rapper slash dope dealer. He brings that street credibility, the hardcore gangster kind of guy, the street savvy guy as a fan to his fan base. Beyonce has a completely different audience. The Beehive, real girly women. Like, these are two different fan bases. So if these two ever got into it, Jay-Z's fans and Beyonce's fans are just different. It's not hating on Jay-Z or hating on Beyonce. Their audiences are just different. That's just how it was. But luckily, they're still married. In the case of DDG and Halle Bailey, they also have two different fan bases. DDG has a young, predominantly African-American male audience. He's a streamer and a rapper. And Halle Bailey has a fan base that's probably very similar to Beyonce, but in a younger generation. If something happens with the two of them, are we hating on black men or black women? Not really. It's just fan bases. Okay. It's how it works. Okay. But now, since Halle Bailey has filed a restraining order and has received temporary custody of Halle, DDG's son, people are trying to spin this as if this is all about black men hating black women.
For me to be mental health aware.
Before we even get started, bro, do y'all believe DDG did that, bro? You think DDG cut like that, bro? I don't know what to believe, but just based off his personality, off of the videos and whatnot, though, I don't think he did it, though. I don't know, bro, from a can of paint, but I don't think he's slamming girls' faces on steering wheels, gang. I don't know. Like, it just sounds so crazy to me. It sounds larger than life, not gonna lie.
Awareness, I just think it's so ironic how this week alone has been so mentally taxing, at least for black women. But what else is new? Like, every day, some of y'all get on this app and show how much y'all hate black women. And it's funny that you feel that way when some of y'all are black, have black mothers, or are black men. The audacity of y'all. Like, it's actually very weird. Like, it's so weird. When a story comes out about something happening, the black woman is a liar. And there's all these think pieces about how she's not telling the truth. But what if she is?
So in this instance, the presenter is saying not everything that's about black women is lying. Like, why are we acting like black women are always lying and not telling the truth on black men? And on the other hand, you black men are just, you know, hating on black women anyway, and mental health week and all of these other situations that for many of us, we don't think it has anything to do with the topic. But she continues.
And regarding this whole DDG situation, y'all, social media is not a real place. I don't care how present you see somebody on social media, it's social media. I can post 10 videos a day, and whatever I post is what I want you to see. We don't know what happened, and I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he didn't do it. Stop being so quick to say a black woman is lying.
What y'all think, bro? Y'all think DDG really took his hand, put it on the back of her head, and then slammed her face into a fucking steering wheel, bro? That just sound outlandish to me, bro. That sound outlandish, like on some Playboy Cardi shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Playboy Cardi got plenty of songs where he beating on girls. I just don't get that vibe from DDG. I'm not saying he did it. I just don't get that vibe, though.
And she isn't the only one.
I feel for Halle because just like so many other women, I'm sure she wanted to be a family, raise Halo in a house with DDG and everything, and he didn't want it. He wasn't ready for it. And now that she got to heal herself and go out here and learn how to be a mother by herself with her son, this MF is manipulating the media to try to make it look like she don't want to let him be a damn father to his son. Trifling, yo. Never once has DDG told us what the visitation schedule is. Never once. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you this man is trying to just move however he wants to, pop up whenever he wants to, even though he didn't want to be a family with her, thinks that he's still supposed to have 100% access to her and his son because my son is over there. I should be able to pop up when I want to.
Now, it's funny, DDG himself came on the post on TikTok and said, "Let me smell your gap." And it was actually him, because that page has 6.9 million followers. But now this statement that Damson Idris said a year and a half ago is now resurfacing, and people are now resharing it. He says here, "I see so much unprovoked hatred towards black women today by predominantly grown black men, especially towards our young stars that are just trying to do their thing. The compulsion to humble these women perhaps makes you feel like more of a man. I promise you, you aren't men to us. A New Year's is approaching, grow up." Now, this has been reshared now, and people are actually believing that Damson Idris put this up recently. One person wrote, "He just trying to get brownie points in the shade room. Ain't nobody hating on nobody." This person says, "Nah, this is atrocious levels of pandering. He's trying to get a little pat on the back from the shade room." This person says he's talking about DDG, and the list goes on. And we gotta understand, a lot of things are happening right now. The Tory Lanez situation is going on with him getting stabbed, and Meg Thee Stallion. Then,
Yo, if not gonna lie, this joint look crazy. Y'all see it, bro? This look crazy. This mugshot look crazy. But if Tory ain't do it, bro, free him, bro. We got the new stuff coming out, like all the security guard and all that extra shit talking about some the friend did it gang. If she did it, man, free Tory, bro. Because if bro's innocent, he need to be out of jail. Free that innocent black man, bro. Cause I feel like it go both ways. Okay, yeah, you can say, okay, black man hating on black women. But then in this situation, if this nigga ain't do it, it's the other way around. I feel like we all need to just come together, bro, and be one. I said we could have sides, but just be one and support each other, and just support what's right. Because at this point, like you can't be hypocritical and just say, "Oh, black men doing this," and if you guys is doing that, it's like, God damn. It's a two-way street.
Then you have Cassie, who's part black and Diddy. And now you have this.
Nah,
and again,
Diddy
it's
did it, bro.
easy to throw black men under the bus to say that, you know what, black men are just hating on these black women for no apparent reason. And we understand that sometimes, or even many times, that can happen, right? I'm going to be honest. And I'm a guy that's typically pro-male, especially pro-black male on this channel. But I will be honest. Yes, I do see unprovoked hatred towards black women by grown black men. I've seen it many times, right? I know it works the other way around, but I'm talking about what he says. Have I seen this? Absolutely. All right. And any black man who's honest can attest that they have seen this, especially towards young stars. Have they seen this? Yes. Okay. Now we could argue and debate if you feel that hatred is called for it. And in the case of Halle Bailey or Chloe Bailey, which he has relationships with, but yes, I have seen this. The question is, does this apply to this situation? And for me, the answer is no, it does not. And here's what happens when a lot of that hatred comes true. You see, DDG as a young man, he's not perfect, and nobody is, right? He must take accountability for his mistakes or his mistreatment towards women. But one thing that I do like about DDG is he never tried to really tarnish Halle Bailey's image. He never said that, you know, she was like this, or she was a 304, or she...
That's a fact. I seen a couple of the streams because he was sparing whatever was going on behind the doors or whatever, behind doors, closed doors. Cuz was sparing her. Not gonna lie, like if they was doing all that back and forth stuff and whatnot, oh yeah, I hit her, she hit me. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Like he was like, nah, this the mother of my child. I need y'all to respect her. You know,
she was so evil. He was simply saying that I can't see my son, and he didn't know how to internalize it, because so many black men, when they have a woman that has a particular public image and you don't want to come out and get castigated, or even if it's, you know, in your own local town or however it is, and it is your son's or daughter's mother, and you don't want her to be looked at in a certain way, but you can't express yourself, you're scared because things are not going your way. Now, once you start to talk about these things and then you get pretty much demonized for it, and let's say, for example, somebody is lying on you, and lying on black men does happen because we know that women feel, or some women feel, like they can get away with it. And so a lot of these black men, when they want to internalize their pain or talk about it, they're automatically shut up, okay? And then so if they don't say nothing is down bad, if they do say something is down bad, and then we want to talk about this hatred that sometimes black men may have towards their situations, toward their baby moms or towards black women, in this way, it has in some level been festered by the neglect of black men in their situation. I'm not excusing it. It's still not an excuse, but it is something that can happen. And the reality is, when it comes to DDG and these allegations that he hit her, and I understand, like, hey, she was granted a protective order and there's something.
My mom, 58, did this to become debt-free in 48 months.
Damn,
Here's
I
how my
just
mom
got an
turned her
ad block.
finances around after
Things that basically are against the young man. But if this was the case, in my honest opinion, a police report should have been filed. He should have been put in jail, and all of these things should have happened. And I've also heard from his own friends that she has hit him or put her hands on him and the like, okay? The reality is, a lot of the young men, or men in general, and even women that are supporting DDG, what they see is a frustrated young father.
Not gonna lie, me personally, bro, I don't play that hitting shit, bro. Don't put your hands on me. Not gonna lie, for me, that's a red flag. You cause me any stress, you put your hands on me, it's done. Like, what? I ain't trying to hear it. Like, do not put your hands on me. I don't play that, bro. Like, that's a... You hit me, you play hit me too hard, I might cut you off. I'm not joshing with you, bro. You play hit me too hard, I might be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that.
Okay, so this is why DDG is so important. People can empathize with DDG because it's happened to them, okay? And when they look at Halle Bailey, it's just not, it's Halle Bailey. It's somebody that they can empathize. A woman who, for whatever reason, is having a tough time letting her baby daddy see the son because something didn't work out, all right? This is why people are so animated about this thing, because when you see DDG, you may have seen yourself. And when you see Halle Bailey, you have may seen yourself. And what a lot of black men have understood is that, hey, the child has been weaponized against me because I don't want to be with her anymore. Or the child has been weaponized against me because I don't want to do what she's asking me to do. And so when you want to speak up against that, what they're now doing is saying that you have a hatred towards black women. A lot of black men need to understand this, because a lot of liberal black blogs started bringing this up. The blogs that love the black community. Let's look at The Root. The Root was one of the first people to go head on and throw this out there. Again, this is Damson Idris not really running with this, but they started going and looking at Twitter posts for basically coming out and resharing this, and now they've written the whole articles, okay? This is what they're doing. Not only The Root, you have the Atlanta Black Star, you have Bossip. All of these black female-led agenda magazines are saying that black women are being attacked. And in my honest opinion, that's not what I'm seeing. And Damson Idris may have been talking about something else, but in this case, I don't think it applies, because nobody was hating on Halle Bailey for no reason before, okay? If this post went up like 7 months ago, 4 months ago, or whatever else, like, nobody would care about what's going on. But for the fact that he does have a restraining order, he couldn't see his son, they're more dealing with that. And so now what we're doing is we're moving the goalposts when it comes to issues that black men face, and everything is turned to, well, you just have a problem with black women because you're just a punk, or, you know, you're not a real man, or your criticisms of black women are coming from a misogynistic nature. And this is what black men gotta really be careful of in your behavior in today's time, because you can be right about what you're saying. And depending on how you say it or what's going on in your life, it's easy for somebody to pull the victim card. And I'm gonna tell you like this, a lot of black men are just tired. A lot of black men got baby mama fatigue, meaning that every time I want to see my son or have a conversation with you, then there's an excuse. Or let's go ahead on and like move the goalposts again. And again, when I'm seeing black men argue on Twitter, it's not about a black or a black man or a black woman thing. This is what I see a lot of black women doing, trying to make it that, because either this is their defense mechanism or we are refusing to discuss the problems that are happening in the system.
I would say, boom. Let's just say you want to have kids, bro. Put a ring on that girl finger, bro. Like if you want to get married. Me personally, bro, I'm not gonna get married. But you know what I'm saying? Like in this situation, put a ring on that girl finger, bro. Just so it's a little harder for maybe you to get your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, so you can get your kid for her to hold the kid away from you or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that man should do. Not gonna lie, bro. I don't have no baby moms. I'm not really into nothing toxic or whatever. But listen, bro, I wish cuz the best. I don't know what he should do. Like it's actually wild work. I don't know what the hell he should do, gang.
And so what this does, this even brings black men and black women further apart. And I mean, when you look at a lot of these guys saying that I don't want to be in relationships anymore, or I don't want to date or marry women anymore. I just want to go head on and clap cheeks, or I want to go to, another country and do it. Well, when you have this situation where everything is always a victim party or victimizing everything you do, then how are these black men going to look at it? They're going to put themselves in situations where they don't have to encounter that. And then these same women will sit back and say, these black men don't want to date nobody. They're weak. They're sorry and all of this. And it's like, okay, well, is it you want these black men to take accountability and then you don't? Or what is it at this point? And I just think that it's just a reach. Like, this is a reach. Even when I'm on X and I'm seeing these conversations, I'm just seeing people talking about the fact that Halle Bailey is lying or DDG is abusive or vice versa, but neither of this is a black female, black male conversation. It's another way to pull the divide out there and to cause drama and to give Halle Bailey a pass to do whatever she's doing, which I think is sick. If she's wrong, okay, she's wrong. And if he's wrong, then he's wrong. But this is not a black man hating a black woman thing. This is an American thing too. A lot of white guys see this happening. Anybody in America, this happens to you. So guys, what do you think?
What y'all think, man? I think it is an unnecessary divide though, because like you said, it can happen with any race. Like there's a lot of dads that's not able to see their kids. I think this is just a man versus woman type thing, like a person to person. Like I don't think it has anything to do with race. And I feel like people do be stretching and making it seem like it has to do with race when it doesn't necessarily have to do with race, but it has to do with genders and parenting, and relationships. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's have a conversation down below. I know you guys don't like the video, so, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, say, man.